Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, stop clapping. Perfect, good. Everyone's paying attention. We are going to have a really, really great morning. So good morning, everyone. My name is KarFei. I am the transformation coach and workplace culture specialist of Mindvalley. And today I'm going to talk to you about two things. Number one, it's how Mindvalley moved from being a company to a community that helps to drive humanity forward, as well as the three strategies that you can use to help to create a happier and more engaged workplace. And I'm serious in this because we really believe that happy employees equals to better company, right? So before I go deeper, I just want to share with you who Mindvalley really is. Mindvalley is an education technology company where we focus on designing learning experiences and publish teachings by world-class authors on transformational education. And up to this point, we have been educating close to 3 million community members, and we are targeting 1 billion lives. And why do we do what we do? It's simply because of one thing. Our goal is to push humanity forward. Our goal is to encourage and enable every person on the street to be able to push humanity forward and make the world a better place. I'll tell you a little bit more about this throughout my presentation. Mindvalley has started for about 14 years now, and we really take pride in the mission that we have, but we take even more pride in the fact that we build amazing workplace culture for us to thrive towards the mission. And we have been featured in various publications, BBC, HuffPost, Forbes. We have been featured as top 10 coolest workplace by Inc. As well. But I just want to highlight one thing, which is the one on the top left, World Blue Certified Freedom Center Workplace for 10 years in a row. We are the only company based in Asia to be certified for 10 consecutive years. And we are the 1 out of 4 companies in the world to be certified as a World Freedom Center Workplace in the world. And this really means a lot to us because this shapes the way we run our community, and this shapes how we help our employee to be engaged. So before I go in, I just want to tell you that we are not a Malaysian company, we are not an American company, we are not any nationality kind of company, we are an Earth community. The reason why we are an Earth community is simply because we don't believe in existing purely for ourselves or purely for profit. And I'll tell you a little bit more on how we shift from a company value to a community-driven value and how that has helped us to scale the company 2 times, 3 times. I'll give you the number after this. You will want to do all these things in your organization. So before I go in, I want to share with you this email that we received actually about 2 to 3 weeks ago from a movie producer, Scott Steindorf. Scott has worked with big Hollywood stars such as Robert Downey Jr., Nicole Kidman, Sarah Jessica Parker, and so on. And during one of the podcasts and his interview, he actually mentioned Mindvalley. And look at how he mentioned it specifically. I am part of a group called Mindvalley. Now think about it. How many organizations in the world can really pride themselves where the customer will actually say that I am part of the organization? Yeah, we have heard of great products. We have heard of people saying iPhone is good. We have heard of people saying Samsung product is really, really good. But have you heard of people saying I'm glad or I'm happy to be part of Samsung? I have not. I'm not sure about you. So this is exactly the reason why Mindvalley has shifted from being a company to a community. And this is exactly how we envision it to be. The company, customers, and employees are all engaged as one. But what do I mean by one? One basically means one purpose, one values that strive to bring humanity forward. See, just think about it. Company vision, company mission statement, they have been existing for the past God knows how many years, probably since the 1950s, 1960s. And back then, company vision is extremely appealing because companies who are starting back then are fighting for manpower and fighting for labor. That's probably where human resource term comes from. In Mindvalley, we don't use the term human resource because we don't believe our people are our resources. We call them people. That we call our team people and culture team. Now, going back to the vision thing, back then it worked for majority of the company because they are all existing for profit. But the world has changed so much and people has evolved so much that people are motivated by different things. People are not motivated by a company mission. People are motivated by the community. People are motivated by how we can make the world a better place. And that's why Mindvalley moved to a community vision. And throughout this, for the past 1 year, we actually explore what does community vision means for us? What does community vision means for Mindvalley? So we took a step back. We asked ourselves, why do our customer comes to us? Why do our employees want to join Mindvalley? Why do we receive thousands of applications for a company of 180 people? We took a step back, we answered those questions, and we found out these 3 things. Number 1, transformation, and what it means to help our most important people grow. See, Mindvalley has prided ourselves as having multiple transformational education for the world, and we are really, really proud about it. And people their lives changed from being depressed to being happy, from having a bad, broken relationship to a good, really, really good relationship, or from being suicidal to having a happy life. It's all because of the courses and the programs that we have. From people like Marissa Peer, Britain's #1 hypnotherapist, and also the Queen's hypnotherapist, to Robin Sharma, the world's most famous leadership guru and management guru in the world, to Tom Chi, the co-founder of Google Glass, to Emily Fletcher, the guru of meditation that has trained companies like Google and companies in Silicon Valley on meditation. But when we took a step back, we realized that we have taken it for granted. We actually forgot about transforming the lives of our employees. We forgot to transform the lives of our people. And that's the reason why the moment that came to our realization, we start to realize that we need to make a difference. We need to help our people to grow and transform. And that's why in Mindvalley, we are probably one of the very rare companies that has a team called the Culture Team, where our goal is to focus on employees' growth and employees' happiness. If there's any KPIs for us, there will be the 2, growth and happiness. And the question is, how do we do that? That's where we came up with the Mindvalley Culture Quadrant, which is growth, meaning, happiness, and significance. And what does this mean? Every single that we do, every single project, initiatives that we create in the people and culture team, we ask ourselves a few questions. Number 1, are we helping our team to grow as a human being? I'm not talking about soft skills, I'm not talking about skills development, I'm not talking about technical skills, I'm talking about the person as a human. Are you taking care of their relationship with their parents? Are you taking care of their family relationship? Or are you taking care of their fitness and their health? Are you doing something about it? Meaning, how does our team find meaning in what they do? This is extremely important for us. That's why for the past 10 years, we have what we call the Awesomeness Report. Every week, 1 hour is allocated where no one has to work. You are compulsory to attend this meeting, where the whole company is going to be there, and we're going to celebrate the whole company's success and failure at the same time. And this helps our employee to see how things that they do, be it that you're a software developer or you are a customer support or you are in the people and culture team, you find meaning in being part of Mindvalley. Happiness. Are we creating a positive and happy workplace for the team? We take this seriously. We take this so seriously to a point where we will ask our employee to go home and not work in the office. We are dead serious. Because we believe positive energy are contagious. So is negative energy. So if you come to the office unhappy and having negative energy, we will ask you to go home, work from home, take care of yourself. If you need half a day off, take it off, don't worry about it, and then come back to work. We take it that seriously. And significance. How are we helping our team to feel significant in the world? See, human motivation is very simple. We want to grow and we want to contribute. We want to contribute to the world, we want to contribute to the community. And that's the reason why people stay and join Mindvalley, is because by being part of Mindvalley, they are able to do something more at the side that allows them to have an impact in the world. And this is the mantra that we have right now in the company. If you are not transforming yourself, you should not be in Mindvalley. This is a mantra for us on retention. This is a mantra for us for recruitment. This is a mantra for us to do everything in the people and culture team. So one question for you. When was the last time you cared about your people's well-being? Their relationship, their intimacy and sexual life, their fitness. When was the last time you actually asked them about it? Second, unity. Stand up for what your community believes in. Unity is something that we in Mindvalley upholds a lot because we are a 200 people company from 40 different countries. There are probably countries that you have never heard of that probably is in Mindvalley. How many of you have heard of Nicaragua? That's less than 5% of the room. Exactly. So we have, and one purpose. And this becomes something that's very important for us because if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And it's the same for your organization. And this is a short video that I want to share with you on how Mindvalley stands for something.
We are going to build a wall.
I stand for love.
I stand for peace.
I stand for unity,
Education.
the environment,
Equality. I stand for refugees.
In an age of dangerous politics, don't let bullies force you to sit down.
To tell you you're being too political or unpatriotic.
When you speak your truth.
To tell you you can't stand tall.
or that you don't belong here.
Speak up.
Rise up.
Unite.
And to those who dare to stand,
This is an in-house production video that we made in Mindvalley, and we did not hire anyone. Everyone in the video is actually our employee. And you can see the reason why we believe in unity. It's because we are a diverse organization, and we want to help our employees to support the cause that they believe in, which is global diversity. Second question for you, what do your company and your people stand for? What's that one thing that you, your employee, your company, and your customer could stand for as a community? Last but not least, envisioning. We envision a better world and a better planet. And this is a quote that summarizes how Mindvalley do things and governs how we do things. You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that make the existing model obsolete. From politics to education to refugee crisis, we believe that in Mindvalley, we believe that we need to create a new model to make all this past the past. And that's how we do what we do. We don't see things worse than it is. We see things as it is, and we see things better than it is. That is the reason why Mindvalley is always on the future of transforming education and personal development. And this is something extremely important, is for you to think about, which is you should be a humanity plus company, not a humanity minus company. What does it mean? Humanity plus companies are companies like Tesla, companies who exist not solely for profit, but actually to make the world a better place. But what is a humanity minus? We see all these humanity minus companies all the time in television advertisements and so on. Companies that market to you products that you don't actually need. Things that harms your health, but that you actually think you need. So don't be that. And as I know sometimes we can't help, but you are actually working in a company that contributes to global warming, climate change, and so on. But as a person, you can do something about it, and it's very simple. You don't need to save the world. Just don't screw it up, okay? Last question, what are you doing to help your people to make a difference in the world? Everyone in your company wants to make a difference in the community, in the world. So ask yourself, how can your organization help them to do that? So now I'm going to share with you 3 things you can do immediately to create a shift in your workplace culture and create better engagement. Number 1, 2-minute gratitude exercise. This is extremely simple. You can start with your team first and then scale it to your company. When your employee come into the company to work every day, ask them to bring out the phone, set a 2-minute timer, and then put it down, pick a Post-it, write a thank you note, or write something nice for a colleague or someone in the company. As simple as that, and give it to that person. This has proven, based on research, to increase engagement by 50%. You are all HR practitioners, you know exactly how important engagement is. Higher engagement results based on research, 2 things. Number 1, the person who do this practice for 21 to 30 days consecutively has a 40% of higher chances of getting a promotion within 2 years. And the second result is that this person, if the person do it for 21 to 30 days, this person has a 75% chance of getting an increment. Now tell me, who doesn't like salary increment? And these are just examples of what we do in Mindvalley. These are, imagine coming to work, on your desk you have flowers, gratitude messages, fresh juice, coffee, cakes. Now who doesn't want to come to work in the morning? The second thing that you can do is happiness. In Mindvalley, we believe that happiness is the new productivity. You must have goals, but your happiness should not be tied to those goals. You must first be happy before achieving your goals. What does it mean? See, we are being told by our culture that in order for us to be happy, we need to get the next thing. We need to check off our to-do list. We need to hit our KPI. We need the next new car, or we need a new handbag, or something like that. But that's not true. What's true is that you need to be happy first. Because when you are happy, the steps towards achieving your goals can be 10 times shorter, 10 times faster. And let me share with you the statistics of how this has helped us. But before that, I will encourage you to join us to Spread Love Week. This is actually 1 week before Valentine's Day, where everyone in the company are compulsory to buy something or do something nice for our colleagues. This actually helps to create social connection and engagement, and that actually has a 0.7 correlation to better employee engagement and productivity. And mind you, if you're not good at statistics, 0.7 correlation is actually a higher correlation between smoking and cancer. Now think about it. And this has helped us to create better work-life integration. In Mindvalley, we don't believe in work-life balance, we believe in work-life integration, and that has created higher productivity and higher engagement. And our revenue increase in the past 1 year has doubled up. Let me tell you, the number of people in the company has not grown because we've been managing at the same number of people. We actually have cut 90% of our products and not sell it anymore. And we actually have doubled up our investment on our people. But our revenue increased 2x. And we have received 3 times the job application as of last year. So as of today, in 2017, the number of applications that we have received has exceeded the total number of applications that we have received in the whole of 2016. And this is because we are spreading Love Week as a global movement. People know that when they come to Mindvalley, they will feel loved. They will be greeted not with handshakes, but with hugs. That's Mindvalley for you. Last but not least, extremely important point that I want to talk about is people transformation. And again, if you realize I don't use the word employee transformation, I call it people transformation because we don't believe that they are just any employee. We believe we should help our people to grow as a person, treat them as human, and help them to make contribution in the world. For example, we actually bring our whole company through a program called Lifebook to help them to quantify their personal development and their personal growth. This course itself costs $5,000 per person, but we actually brought the whole company through the program. Or courses like Robin Sharma on productivity, leadership, and being a master in everything that you do. Imagine having this course and bringing it to Mindvalley and our employee. How can we help them to significantly improve their lives? Not work, but improve their lives as a person. And this is something that I'm extremely proud to talk about as well, is that Mindvalley is one of the very rare companies that actually have internal coaches working in the company, not to coach people on work, but to coach people on their personal life, career, starting a business, leaving the company, write a book, be fit, and so on. If you look at this, these are some of the examples of things that our people have achieved. And if you look at the list, there's nothing at all related to work, because we believe that when we help them to achieve their personal goals, they will come to work happy and fully engaged. And this has helped us to improve our retention rate by 2x. And 70% of our Mindvalley alumni actually started their own ventures, be it starting a new business, part-timing, freelancing, or writing a book that changed human lives. And these are just 3 things that you can start doing immediately in your organization to shift your workplace culture to create better engagement. And in Mindvalley, we are extremely proud to say that we don't know it all, but we know that we have taken a step forward in helping to shift and reinventing the future of work. And if you want to know more on how Mindvalley create this shift in this culture and having coaches internally and start helping people to start business while they're working in the company, we believe we have managed to hack it and we are constantly improve on it. And if you want, you can come and talk to me or my colleague Luzanne over there, right in the middle. We are more than happy to share because in Mindvalley, we envision a better future, a better world, better workplace. And we are more than happy to share that with you. Thank you very much.